It's the 19th of April. Beautiful, beautiful weather. We're expecting about 24 degrees today. Listen to the bird song. Love that bird. I still need to find out what it is. I've got an app on my phone. I think I need to update it. It's been so long since I've used it. I think I'm going to record that call in a second, put it in and see what it says it is. Not au fait with bird calls. Anyway, so I'm here in the just the farm section. We're just getting organised. We've got a massive chipping pile behind us. If you can see it in the corner, we've got a huge compost pile there that's brewing, and then yeah, we've got lots and lots of weeds to sort out because the deer, as I said before, have attacked this area. But the plants that we've planted recently are doing well. There's just a lot of weeds now to get on top of. We're rushing around like mad at the moment because we have our first guests of the season coming in just over a week, and it was a late booking for us. We actually thought we had another 4 weeks because that was our first booking up to them, and we ummed and ahed whether to take it, and it was like, you know, you've got to make hay while the sun shines, and our income this year really depends on making a success of the home as a holiday rental and starting the fledgling farm. So there we go. But I've just spotted that the first strawberries are ready, which is really great, you know, sort of just coming, not even the 3rd week in April, and we've got our first strawberries, so really happy with that. So here we are in our very weedy strawberry patch, and there we go, the first strawberries. So let's have a look. That is gorgeous. Now, it is covered a bit with dirt, but never mind. Let's go ahead and eat it. Bottoms up! Oh, that is divine. That's the first bit of sugar that I've had in about a month, because I'm following the keto program at the moment. I'm really trying to help with my migraines. One of the causes of migraines is inflammation. So I'm eating foods that don't cause inflammation in my body. So meat, fish, salad, vegetables, pretty much. That is gorgeous. I wonder if this can be my secret strawberry patch and not tell the girls about it. I don't think I'll get away with that one. Hey babe, what are you up to?
Cleaning a shower.
Cleaning a shower?
Great.
Is that not normally in the house then?
Yeah.
So where's this from?
It was from where the twins are sleeping at the moment.
Okay.
Because they had a little part of the room sectioned off, so that whoever was in there from the previous owners could have a shower in their room. But because we've ripped all that apart now.
Because originally, if people remember, that was...
Oh, it leaked.
It leaked into the downstairs room below.
Into the dining room. So we took it out, sorted the floor, done all that room, put a partition door in so that the twins who are sleeping in that room now can go into a joint bathroom.
The Jack and Jill, that Jack and Jill.
Jack and Jill bathroom.
Yeah.
And this has been repurposed for the bathroom that we're presently doing.
Because it's a big shower tray, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's got a nice deep, I don't know what you would say, gutter, if you like.
Nice deep basin.
Yep, that's right, that's the correct word.
So and just giving it a clean, see what it looks like, and then I'll take all the silicone and the old tiles off.
Yeah, yeah, because that'd be probably about 300 €300, that one, because it's not a resin one, it's not plastic, it's actually a porcelain one. So
whatever it's made of.
Yep. So it's a good shower tray, really, isn't it? Once it'll be cleared up again. Recycle, reuse, repurpose.
That's what they say.
Yeah. All right. Good luck with that.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay. Hi guys, and welcome back. We are in the bathroom. Julian has made some absolutely stunning progress. The floor is complete. all that remains of the original floor now is that floorboard there. And these 6 floorboards here. So Julian is now progressing with the tiling. The shower tray has been installed. The water feeds have all been put into place. And Julian is doing the tiling. So it's going to be a very simple shower. We have a shower tray there, tiles up, tiles across, into that corner there. And then there will be a shower enclosure with double doors there. What's happening with the rest of the space is it's going to be wallpapered. So I've been preparing the walls and working on this window here. And Julian painted all the ceiling. We decided that we were keeping the rustic features of the ceiling, the beams, the floor joists, and that's been painted a grey. And we've also had to do some restoration on the fireplace. So we may tile this enclosure at some stage, like we have done with other fireplaces, but for the moment we've had to repair this side here. So we're just waiting for the plaster work to dry, and then we can paint and tidy all that up. I'm about to start working on the skirting boards, giving these a nice paint and a refresh. This will be the second time in 3 years this has been done. But as we said in the previous video, that was just a very, very quick sort of refreshing, just so we could have some guests. So now we've kept all the original skirting boards in here, which Julian and I did a lot of work on them yesterday. So they don't look very pretty at the moment, but they were all sort of hanging off the walls. So Julian's had to screw them all back to the wall, put new plugs in. So that's where we're at with that. You can just see all the different paint colours that have gone on over the years. Green, cream, something else behind as well. And then I've plastered the tops. I've just sanded those back, just so it's a bit more of a flat edge, so that then when the wallpaper comes down, Julian hopefully can trim it off at the bottom, at the top of the skirting board a little bit better. So that's what we're up to at the moment, and we'll give you an update as we go along. CHATEAU? CHATEAU! Come on. I knew you'd be in the loft. Come on. Out you come. You okay? You okay? Yeah. You've not seen people for a while, have you? Yeah. It's not actually been well over the past few months. He's been fine in himself, but we found a lot of lumps on him. So we took him to the vet, and we're worried that it was cancer. And she kind of almost laughed at us and went, "No, it's just old age." It's like, yeah, my last dog died of cancer, so that's why I'm a bit paranoid about that, but you're okay, aren't you? Hello. Hello. CHATEAU the dog. Right, now go back downstairs, please. Okay, how's the tiling going?
Okay.
Okay.
On target for today.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Okay, what's your target for today then?
By finishing it.
Start and finish.
Just over 2 metres high.
Yeah.
And this wall, whether I've got enough tiles to do that part, I don't know yet.
Oh, I hope so.
I'll have to see, otherwise I'll be wallpapering it.
Right, that's going to be interesting though.
Mm-hmm.
It should have been plastered if that's the case beforehand. Which we did debate yesterday. While I had the plaster out, should I have plastered it?
I thought you were going to plaster that top part a little bit.
I know, but then, well, yeah, both at fault. Anyway, okay, so tiling for beginners then. So you're no stranger to tiling now.
I am a beginner still.
No, well, no, there's a difference between being a beginner and being... No, but you haven't tiled 3 rooms. You've done the kitchen, you've done flooring.
Yeah, kitchen about 2 strips high.
Yeah.
It was quite easy.
Yeah, but then you did the entire slate floor. That wasn't easy. You did a really good job of that. You've rescued the dining room floor. You're becoming a jack of all trades as far as tiling goes. But anyway.
Jackass.
So it does look straightforward, but it's not as easy as it looks, is it? What are the most
it
difficult?
Depends. It's easier if you've got some nice straight walls. Especially but the difficulty with the chateau walls, number one, they're not nice and level going up. They can like bow.
Yeah.
And likewise they can bow that way. And also the corners aren't 100% pushed. It's better because I've done a stud wall tie. The pipe work, so that's a little bit straighter for me to work with. But still, when I was putting the stud wall on the back, again the wall's curved, so there'll be places where it's a few mil out. Inches. So yeah, then just do it. I'll probably work about 3 or 4 rows at a time, so pop the...
So you start off with your spirit level. Okay, that's talk us through the process. You have the spirit level, and the purpose of that is to get straight lines.
Oh yeah, another thing as well with this, the floor wasn't 100% straight, so...
Oh no.
So I've had to...
Try to level it with the shower tray.
Level it a little bit with the shower tray, and also level it with the tiles. So the tiles, I've got a slightly wider, it's only by like 0.5 mil at this end to that end, and it's gradually kicked back up into, we're almost straight now, the tiles.
Right, so you're correcting that down at the bottom of the shower tray.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that when you come in eye level, come into the room, it's the tiles that are straight, and you've gone...
It should look neat and tidy rather than dog's hind leg.
Okay. So you're just working on a few rows at a time then, so talk you through, what do you do then? You put the adhesive on the...
Mix your adhesive up, then put it on with a smooth, well I put it on with a smooth trowel, and then, or is it a trowel? Yeah, smooth trowel, and then I use, I think it's like about 5 mil, it might be a centimetre, toothed trowel thingy, 5 centimetre toothed thingy to get the grooves.
And why do you have the grooves on the wall?
So
you apply it first, smooth it across, and then you get the grooves on, and that's because...
Don't ask a professional.
You know why it is, it's so it adheres to the tile.
Well, what I also want to do as well is called back buttering. So on the tile, I put a tiny bit of tied adhesive onto each tile before I put it onto the wall. And that helps it adhere better as well. Tile spaces, which these are 2 mil on the row first, and then I put the tiles on.
And the tile space is there for...
To try and get it as even as possible.
Well, yeah, to basically make
so
sure
the
tile
tiles
doesn't...
all nicely in a line.
So you have a nice line which is the same width all the way across in between each row of tiles, and also so that basically making sure the tile doesn't slip down. And I asked the question a little while ago, why are these tile spaces removed then down here? And you said...
Because they're a pain in the bottom to pull out.
When they're dry.
Once the tiles are fully dry, they can be really difficult to pull out. So usually after half an hour, 40 minutes, your adhesive should have set enough for your tiles to stay in place, so you can pull your
tile
spaces. And also the best thing to do as well is, as you can see, I've got a bit of adhesive plopped on the tiles there. Is at this point, I'll just give them a bit of a sponge down just to keep them clean. Yeah,
you've learnt that as we've gone along, because it took me quite a while to do that, to clean those blue tiles, and even I was still coming across a little bit of residue last time I cleaned it as well. So, but not as obvious on that because they're blue tiles. So, okay, right. Well, thank you for that tiling 101. That's good. So we'll.
Any other hints and tips? See your professional.
Thank you.
Okay.
So we've just got back from being at the Aurillac Beer Garden. Lovely experience, one of the best experiences I've had in a couple of years here in France. Such brilliant atmosphere, run by an Australian. In rural France, there's different rules you do not get. Unless it's a private party, you don't get the atmosphere that you get at a British pub or an Australian pub or American bar. You have the bars, you have the tobacs, but mostly it's restaurants in rural France. And that place is brilliant, and I would love to create something like that at the chateau. So we've been in talks to watch this space. Who knows what's going to happen, but really inspired by that. And Julian's just said, hey, you want to see how powerful my torch is? He's got this biking torch, and he went back to England in February. We, for those of you who don't know, we used to have our own amateur mountain biking team who did fantastically well, and some of the guys actually won the world amateur mountain bike championships, and they did so well, so well. It's called Jackrabbit Racing, Team Jackrabbit, and we still have the team in England. That's a whole different thing. It's a whole different thing. But he's just gone to put the chickens to bed, make sure they're to bed. Just heard an owl. So you can see me now. So let's see how powerful his torch is. So here we are on the kitchen terrace. And he's right over. So let's see how powerful it is. You can just see the flashing now. And he was like, you want to see how powerful this bike torch is? So he went back to England in February. And for the past sort of 3 years, his friend, his teammate of the amateur racing team has had the light, and he's just over at the chickens now. You can't see absolutely jack. I can see it, you can't. But what we can see is this light here in the outbuildings. So that there, that is where the new little chickens are. They are well overdue by 4 or 5 days of going into the big coop. But we've been so busy that that's where they are at the moment. Got to get them transferred. But right now, I'm showing you how powerful this torch is. Come on there, Julian, show us how powerful your torch is.
A euphemism?
It's not a euphemism. I'm filming you for YouTube. I wanted to track this momentous moment. Can you give us some specifications on the torch?
Exposure 6-pack.
Are you going to see the little chickens now? Yeah, he's going to see the little chickens. So, as riveting as this is for you YouTube viewers, I'll call it a night. We're glad to be back. And we hope that our service and our exposure and our tales from life at Château de la CHâTEAU will continue. Good night, everyone.